What's cracking, guys? I've tried to make this video like twice now, but every time my kids kept interrupting and wanting to talk about something else, so I would have to stop the video. So I'm going to try again since I'm sitting here waiting to go to work. In my eyes, I think the Biden administration have become a terrorist organization controlling our government. The Ministry of Truth is, in my opinion, completely unconstitutional. You don't have the right to go after people for what they say. That was the whole purpose of this country. Otherwise, we would just stay at our happy asses in England and dealt with that shit. But that's my opinion. Whether it's true or not, that's everybody's opinion. So you can't come after me for that. But if you do, I'll just give you the big middle finger and tell you to kiss it. People want to throw a fit about Roe versus Wade. I mean, every state has the right to choose what they want. That was the whole purpose of this country, was each state's going to be different because it has different people with different needs, different everything. You can't sit there and force the entire country to believe what you want them to believe just because you want them to believe it. I mean, it might as well be in any other country because that's pretty much what they all do, in my opinion. And a lot of you folks don't really know what oppression is. I mean, there's people in other countries that, can sit there and get persecuted for being gay or for talking back or whatever. And most of them get killed or put in prison for the rest of their lives and get everything that they worked for taken from them. Is that really the country you want us to become? Just because people don't see your way, you're going to go ahead and just fuck them, pretty much? I mean, that's not a good outlook on shit, in my opinion. I'm really tired of all of the bullshit. I'm just trying to work and live my life. Ain't nobody trying to be racist or hate anybody for their beliefs or anything like that except for y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with Elon buying Twitter. Okay, maybe he'll make it better where people can actually, talk, maybe. A little bit. Just my opinion. But who knows? I could be full of shit, as always. Never know. I'm not saying everything I say is right. My wife thinks it does when I say something. She just automatically thinks that I'm saying that I'm 100% right and everybody else is wrong, and that's not the case. I tell you what I think, how I feel, and what my opinion is. And if you don't agree, you don't have to agree. Just like I tell her, you don't have to do what I say. You don't have to listen to me. You don't even have none of that. I mean, you can do what you want to do. You're your own person. I don't control nobody. So just because I think something's stupid or gross or I don't like it, that's me. That's what I like. That's what I don't like. It's not what you like or don't like. If you're asking me what I want, I'm going to tell you. And if you're mad about it, that's your fucking problem. Because, I don't get mad at you for you wanting you. Whatever. I do think that, abortion's wrong in most cases. I think regardless if you want the child or not, no matter how you got the child, I think you should just give birth and then put the baby up for adoption, because even if it was, rape, in my opinion, I still think you should keep the baby, because that wasn't the baby's fault that their father chose to do what they did to you. And I'm not saying that was okay. By far it ain't. By no means is that okay. And that dude should be put the death penalty for that, in my opinion. But it just sucks for the baby, and I'm not saying my opinion's right, by no means. If you feel like that's the wrong answer and that's not how you feel with your body and you want to have the abortion, go ahead, do you, boo. I think it's wrong. to kill somebody or to take the life just because you don't want to have to deal with it, regardless of what the circumstance was. But again, my opinion don't mean shit, and you do you. And God can sort through it all at the end. Because I'm not here to judge you. Just telling you what I think. So, in my honest opinion, I just think the abortion thing needs to be left alone. Let people be them. I mean, it's hard to call it murder up until a point. There's so many different, oh, well, this could be murder, or well, that could be murder, or this may not be murder because of this. There's so many circumstances. It's really hard to come up with a hard line to say, well, this is the way we're going to go for it. So let the states do them. And if you don't agree, go to a different state. It's what everybody else does. People don't like California's taxes, they leave. People don't like Chicago's violence, they leave. If you don't like their abortion laws, leave. It's a great thing about this country. You can bounce between different states, choosing what you want. And most of the jobs that you have, you can find in another state. Or you could work remote. Or sometimes just for the shit that you really care about, you got to make sacrifices. So, just depends. But I think it's wrong. I don't think I would have a civil war over it. My opinion, I think freedoms are more important than that. As in, free speech to me is way more important. The right to bear arms, way more important. Those things affect us as a whole country. Abortions affect the people that get them or don't get them. Okay, so in the end, it really doesn't matter what you think. It just depends on what that specific person thinks. And if in the end, if they want to do it, we really can't stop them. They're going to find a way to do it. And honestly, I'd rather them have the abortion than wait until they have the child and then kill it or throw it into a trash bag, like it's been done in the past. So, that's just me. Like I said, everybody's different. Everybody's different. I still try to figure out what the whole purpose of life is. I mean, we're here, we're dead. It was like we were never here before. None of y'all knew my grandfather, and he died. So why do we get mad over these topics? I mean, they're going to be fought over from the time we're born to the time we die and then after. So honestly, why does it matter? People are going to get abortions when you're alive or dead. Like I said, you can't control the world. We can't control the world. Nobody can control the world, and nobody should try to control the world, whether it's left or right. Freedoms is what matters. The right to choose, right or wrong. That's the important part. That's the American dream. You can't do that in other countries. And if you guys don't agree with something with your state, fight for it. Vote for it. Not like fight, whoop people's ass and shit, but fight for it as in, go out, petition, do what you got to do to, get your way made valid. Whatever. I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm done with the whole him and her pronoun shit too. You ain't gonna force me to believe that stupid shit that, oh, well, a girl can be a guy. No. In my opinion, there's just two genders. That's it. You're not gonna be able to change that. I'll fight over that. Because it don't make no goddamn sense, and you're not gonna sit there and make me look stupid because you guys want to make up some bullshit and say, oh, well, I'm right still. No, that's not how that works. There's nothing in science that says there's more than two genders. Not one fucking thing. There are people that are born where they're kind of like stuck in between, and at that point they get to do what they want. Choose what you want to do. If you get a dick though, I'm sorry. You're a dude in a story. If you literally have a dick, you can beat off and you can come, you're a dude. Even if you're shooting blanks, if you're beating that meat, you're a fucking dude. If you're fingering yourself, playing with dildos, you're a woman. And that don't mean a dude shoving one up his ass, because you're still playing with your fucking pud. So, whatever. I don't care. Hashtag stop straight white male hate. No reason to be hating on us. I'm gonna go though. Y'all be good.